wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ here for Kung Fu Night, and I am back for some more Community Season 1, Episode 24. Last time, we had Modern Warfare, one of the best, if not the best episode of this series so far. This time, we have English as a second language. I'm not sure who this could be about. For starters, if you hit that like button, it helps the channel grow. It lets me know you enjoy the content. I can maybe get another editor out here, yada, yada, yada. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it more than you know. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to get right into it.
It's hard to believe, but finals are here.
Greendale.
During this stressful time, my
That's how he
voice
says it every
blaring
time.
over a PA can't help, which is why...
I've transcribed this semester's notes from my digital recorder. We're all gonna spend the next 3 days boning up, then pass the exam and move on to Spanish 103.
That sounds like a good ending, Annie, except for the part where I take Spanish 103.
Yeah, why?
What do you mean? So we'd keep taking Spanish together.
Forever?
I thought too, Annie.
Let's do that.
I'm in.
I'm on a tight 4-year schedule to replace my bachelor's. I'm not going to take an extra class.
I like this group and I want it to stay together. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m.
6?
That's a problem.
And now, crickets.
Give me some more.
Beautiful.
One by one, they all just fade away.
Ooh, anthropology, the study of man.
I'm still trying to forget what I learned about that subject. Go, girl.
You just go girl yourself.
Shut up.
See, it's fun.
Where I will celebrate becoming a lawyer again, which can only happen if I take a full load. Don't. A full load of classes every year.
We'll build ours around yours.
Annie, you realize that we'll be friends whether or not we have a class together, right?
Of course you think that, Britta. It's obvious from your name your parents smoked pot.
All right, well, I haven't said a single word in this entire... Winger, may I have a word with you in private?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, almost. Got it.
Oh. Everyone else leaves.
Okay, come back.
Are you telling me you need a fake degree?
You know, in high school, I was in a band. We could have been huge, but the world wasn't ready for an Asian man on guitar.
I've seen him on TV, but
And
never in
next
real
thing you
life.
know, I'm 32. If the dean finds out that I'm not a real teacher, your grades are invalid, and you'll all have to repeat this class.
Was he recording that? And he was recording it. A beautiful mind. A beautiful mind. Right? Wait.
Hey, come back here! Come back here!
Did he run?
Hey, Jerry!
He did. He solved it. I think this is it. This is a beautiful mind.
If the dean finds out that I'm not a real teacher, your grades are invalid, and you'll all have to repeat this class.
Senior Chang is no longer with us.
He's not faking
Did she
his
turn
death
him
like
in?
Izzy, because I can't handle that roller coaster. First he's alive, and then we're happy, and then he's alive again. And
I received an anonymous tip. Word of advice. If an Asian man says...
This guy has
he's a
grown
English
on me.
teacher,
I didn't
it's
like him
not
initially, but he's
racist
kind of
to
funny.
ask for proof, okay? You ignore your mother's voice and get right into that horse's mouth. Doctor?
Oh no.
Buenos días.
Buenos
días.
¿Me pueden decir en qué punto están en su libro de lectura?
Sí.
It will cover this entire textbook.
El Crapo.
You gotta get El Tigre back out here.
You're a two-faced jag! You're wearing protective goggles to destroy my car? And you turned me in? What? I did not. Why would I screw myself? Ah! Tell me who did so I can murder your face! Break it up! Ah! Hey! We're writing a song! For the Battle of the Bands! Ah! Good luck passing your exam, Winger.
Motherfucker fixes everything out here. This is so smart. They do the little switcheroo with the complex problem on the wall. Then he's a handyman.
Things that people always use and always need to get fixed. This is a life, kid. A real one. Doing something that matters, something that makes sense.
The only thing that makes sense is this.
You're special. You could be a plumber.
All gonna be retaking Spanish this fall.
What
What was that? And you went,
Maybe it's one of those recessive genes. I can also curl my tongue. Who else?
Annie read it out, Chang. You record yesterday's Spanish class?
I don't think so.
Abed?
You said you record all your classes. Pierce called it a spoiler alert.
You heard Chang tell me
Abed's the
he's
transcript.
bogus.
Someone make her a dude so I can punch her.
Go ahead and hate me.
Maybe just, not psycho enough.
Yeah, a little crazy.
Now she's going to make the Disney face. Her lip is going to quiver and her eyes will flutter, but they won't ever actually close. But do not feel sorry for her. Our lives
she's
and
good at
her
that.
right to be pissed.
I can only connect with people through movies.
She's the Ark of the Covenant.
You guys, I'm sorry. I only did it so that we could stay friends.
Did the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants poison each other's food so they were too sick to leave? No! I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure they mailed each other pants!
I said I was sorry.
It's such a
cares
weird
if you're
concept in a
sorry?
movie, I
We're
think.
still
I'd hoped that this group would amount to more than passing hellos and whatever the hell this is.
Nobody even think about going after her. That's what she wants. Don't text her, don't call her, don't mention her. We do not need her to study. Does anybody know how to study?
Annie usually.
Whose side are you on?
Aw, Annie.
Are studying for 12 hours and Pierce being asleep for 11 of them? I think we may actually stand a chance.
Our horoscope predicted suffering. No, that's good. Horoscopes are the devil trying to trick us.
Oh, Shirley.
Señor Winger, por favor, siéntese.
Nuestra amiga se está muriendo.
Annie se está muriendo. Vamos, rápido.
El que se vaya falla el examen.
Who cares about a stupid exam?
The whole class is. And you can't have an exam without a class. Right, guys? We love Hannah! We love Hannah!
Fucking Starburn. She's really good at that, too.
We thought you were murdering her.
I mean, she's got a real mind for stuff.
He's gonna be the
like
music teacher
We're
now?
gonna find Ben a job so he can stay at Greendale as a student and work on his teaching degree.
that. And music classes,
Well, it was kind of easy, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not A Beautiful Mind.
I could
It's,
never forgive myself for what
Good Will Hunting.
Finally! Be a kid to admit that you like people.
Going for more of a professor thing.
What? Why?
What?
Nothing?
I think I got half of it, which got me through the half I didn't.
Like the first season of The Wire.
Makes me want to watch The Wire
Oh, me
again.
too!
Oh, no.
Anthropology. Anthropology.
Anthropology. Anthropology. I want you to be my next film. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry for the half-hearted mislead. 80. We all pass Spanish.
Hey, thanks for making it easy.
I was going to say the same to you, but you were gone before breakfast.
Woo! And our boy Pierce. Pierce is amazing. Good for everybody, right? Pierce saved the day, pretty much. One thing I like about this episode especially, if I remember correctly, Modern Warfare was the last episode. Ooh, before I talk about this. I confused A Beautiful Mind and Good Will Hunting. It is Good Will Hunting, that was the whole thing. I got super hyped and was super confident in the fact that it was A Beautiful Mind. But the references were there, right? With like Matt Damon, Robin Williams, all that. But for some reason, it was just registered in my mind as A Beautiful Mind. So I do know that it is Good Will Hunting, not A Beautiful Mind. Let's start with that point. I like those references with Troy. It's amazing how in such a short time they can just convey home a reference or drive home a reference and let you know exactly what they're doing. The chalkboard, the unsolvable problem, it's impossible. He walks up. The music, I think the music is really what did it, because it's just kind of like sells like, ooh, okay, there's thinking going on, something amazing's about to happen, kind of a thing. I really like that storyline. with Troy being the plumber and everything. Another thing I liked was, again, I believe Modern Warfare was the last episode. Jeff and Britta had sex for the first time. I like how in the episode following after it and the time after it, it's not like we're oversaturating the storyline with just Jeff and Britta, ooh, what's gonna happen with them, and that's the only thing we're gonna focus on, kind of a thing. Will everyone find out about them getting together or not? That I like how we didn't focus on that entirely. I think that would have been pretty predictable, and we wouldn't have been in our realm of, I'll say, business as usual. And what I mean by that is just our typical storyline of just whatever can happen in the storyline. Majority of the story here was just Annie versus, everyone else, more or less, just with, with everything that just happened. The match is almost over. They're trying to figure out if they're going to be in Spanish 103, or Spanish 103, or if they're still going to be together, blah, 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 that whole thing. Because I remember whenever they hopped in Spanish 102, I was wondering, okay, how many years of Spanish are they going to take? And you know what I mean? So, this addresses the reality of that. Another thing I'm coming to realize is we're still in season 1. I think we have maybe 2 or 3 more episodes left, something like that. I think there's 25 total. But it seems like we have gone over at least a year of school for them, because we had Christmas, we had the break where everyone left, came back, and now we're coming, I think we're in spring here for them, so I think we're coming to the end of the spring semester. I think that's really good with this, how it's not one semester per season. I think that leaves, I think that opens up our story, or maybe even makes the timeline kind of make a little bit more sense when it comes to, possible love interest, blah, 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 things like that. Speaking of which, Jeff and Annie seem to have some moments here and there. I don't know. In the back of my mind, I feel like something could brew with that eventually, but I know we still have the Jeff and Britta stuff not necessarily on the back burner. Technically, if there was a middle ground between being on the front burner and the back burner, that's where Jeff and Britta are, because we're focusing on our usual storyline of not being predictable. Alright, I think that wraps up the thoughts for this episode. If you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when the next community reactions are coming out. Next episode is called Pascal's Triangle Revisited. I'm not sure what that is, but that one's available on Patreon, depending how you're watching this, as is. Maybe 10-ish, 12-ish episodes past. Links in the description for the Patreon, as well as the gaming channel. Check some of that out. Subscribe if you want to check out some Call of Duty. Still got a PS5 that I am looking for and trying to get. You know the craziness of that if you're in the gaming realm, hobby, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.